It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on last year's national champions, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. They'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Set. Here's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. They bring the punter onto the field now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Punt team ready to boot it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner decides to signal fair catch.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Carter. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
A completion makes it second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Short completion. A third down play coming up. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side, and we're able to get him down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick grab. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. High completion sets up an important third down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's a fumble behind the line. Scooped up in the defense. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas Christian. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble. Takes it back to...
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, LSU.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Gets the first and still running. Gets into space at the 50. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaking tackles.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers, as they fight back here in this playoff game. And now the try here for the extra point.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. The ball is loose in the backfield. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He flips it to the back across the middle. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's a quick grab.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
And the Horned Frogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Defensive backs up with the line, showing press. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Of course, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
PAT is good, and they go out 17-7. Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Oh, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They look to throw it here on second down. The short completion of the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Receivers are bunched together. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And he drops back in the gun. Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And they hand it off to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. The 10. Touchdown, TCU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
PAT puts them up 17 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
TCU 24, LSU 7.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires downfield. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
Quarterback drops back. Grabbed by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
Let's go. Let's go.
There's the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Horned Frogs will line up here on first down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Press coverage now from these DBs. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the defense wraps him up.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Now a crucial third down and goal. QB keeps it himself. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. He's looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
31, LSU 7.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the ball is hauled in. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Extending the play now. Makes the catch downfield. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. No huddle now for the offense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep downfield with the left. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Carter. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. That play will move the sticks. Set him up 1st down at the 42. And the Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's past the marker and still going. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays.
QB strikes it. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his first try. This one from 39 yards out. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense takes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll stop him after a short gain. It's 3rd down for the offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Boom. And the fake doesn't work. Will the head coach pay for that decision? That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made in the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for 6. Touchdown, LSU. They finish off the scoring drive. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
TCU 34, LSU 14.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense is back out on the field. Here comes a handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Carter. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver grabs it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Horned Frogs offense is on the move now. Looking to chuck it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Close to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. After just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my...
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
TCU 34, LSU 21.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Longhorns offense takes the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. This time it's complete. That gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Well, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Breaks into the open. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the TCU offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. He hands it off from the gun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So now on comes the field goal unit, trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The pass rush closing in. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Makes a quick catch.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Pass caught, second down now. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And the tight end grabs it over the middle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. And with that last catch, he's now over 150 receiving yards for the game. Big fella has been unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean, think about how many tight ends do you think in one game can go over 150 yards receiving? This guy is a difficult matchup for anybody that they put on him today.
The completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle, but forced down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the completion made. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Makes the catch, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Tigers!
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
LSU, 27.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. on the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Breaks an open space. They stop him right at the 24.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. The pass is caught, and they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And the Horned Frogs will have to kick this away. Remember, he faked a punt earlier and completed a pass. And they'll kick it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Great catch when they desperately needed it. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense takes the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. From the pocket delivers over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. It's a shotgun run call. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Going absolutely nowhere. It would be a loss of the play. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Handoff from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Takes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. He hands it to the back. Touchdown, LSU, as they come roaring back now.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Ball handed to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Going backwards to open up this series, 2nd down and 16 now. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football and we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense, it puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And there's the handoff. Feeds in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good, so the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Finally throws it deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
He's tackled at the 24-yard line. Brings up third down.
A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made just enough of a gain to move the sticks.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw again. On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And sack sets up 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Motion now from the tight end. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. All right, serious drama here. This semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Looking to pass here on second down. Slides to avoid the big hit. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
The PAT is important to make it a 3-point lead. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep for late game heroics. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.